Nintendo is a multi-billion-dollar company that is well known for its IPs, like Mario, Zelda, and Super Smash Bros., as well as its unique hardware. However, when combing through Nintendo's past, it's clear to see when Nintendo truly peaked. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. Make sure you subscribe and like for more content. I don't usually make these types of videos, but I'd like to continue in the future. Nintendo has had a bumpy road before, with disappointing hardware sales of major consoles. However, the one home console that sold the most in Nintendo's history was the Nintendo Wii. This all takes place from about 2006 to 2012. The Wii appealed to a casual market, with its focus on motion controls and easy accessibility. Now it's pretty easy to see why Nintendo's new console appealed to the casual market. It was a suitable option for all ages, and appealed to about everyone with a variety of games and the unique motion controls. On top of all this, Nintendo also hit gold with their brand new portable system, the Nintendo DS, which outsold the Wii and is ranked as the best-selling console Nintendo has ever made. So Nintendo makes the Wii and DS, but there's no point in having a console without a game. So what games made these consoles so successful and drove so many sales? The Nintendo Wii would boast some of the best critically acclaimed titles of all time. Wii Sports, which was bundled in with the Wii, remains a fan favorite, along with arguably the best two 3D Mario games ever, Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Zelda had great outings with Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. The WiiWare games like Wii Sports, Wii Play, Wii Music all sold extremely well and utilized the hardware's motion controls to a great extent. But with statistical proof, what sold the best? What did people want the most on these consoles? Not including Wii Sports because it was bundled in with the Wii and it is number one, but we're not including it here really. Mario Kart Wii, which utilized motion controls heavily, and Nintendo even made an option where you could purchase a wheel with the remote fitting inside of it for a more immersive experience. It sold over 37 million copies, Wii Sports Resort, and Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now Wii Sports Resort was Wii Sports heavily expanded upon in a completely unique setting. Switching over to the DS here, we can see that New Super Mario Bros., which is the first ever non-3D Mario game in years, sold number one. Games like Nintendogs and Mario Kart DS followed behind it. So we can see that Nintendo hit a market and monopolized off of it, and then made some fitting games for it. The DS would go on to have multiple successful iterations, like the DSi and the DS Lite. The Wii would get Wii Motion Plus, a more expanded upon version of the Wiimote's motion controls. So Nintendo hit the jackpot with this console. So what was next? The Wii U. The Wii U was the Wii in HD with a controller that had a screen in the middle of it. Similar to how the Switch looks today, but 10 times worse. All of a sudden, people were confused. What was the Wii U? Was it just an addition to the Wii? Nintendo failed to communicate that this console was a full-fledged successor. So it comes to no surprise that the Wii U failed to drive sales, and failed to do so the rest of its lifespan. Looking at Nintendo's handheld dilemma, what would come of the successor to the DS? The 3DS was definitely much more successful than the Nintendo Wii U, but like the Wii U, it seemed to refuse to drive sales like its predecessor. The 3DS still did really well, but it just didn't live up to the standards of the DS's sales. So it's clear to see when Nintendo was doing well, and then when they try to continue it, but with no avail. This would lead to Nintendo attempting to shove some games onto mobile markets to make up for lost sales. So these days have passed, but with continually high sales from the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo is definitely having success.